Hi friends. Uh, in lesson 3, we'll be talking about the map scales or scale bar and relief. As you remember that in our lesson 2, we have discussed the difference between the large scale and the small scale. We further will be talking about that how we can calculate the distance on the map and the distance on the earth. So let's review to understand the scale. Scale is the relationship between distance on the map is drawn and on the earth. As you can see here, the two maps, okay. One is showing the physical uh, features of America or United States. Or another map you can find out here, uh, African continents map. As you know that the distance on earth and the distance on a map, there's a big difference. So how to calculate the same distance uh, of the earth on the map through the map scale or through the scale. So what is the procedure and what is the actually scaling, how you can scale, okay, these things. As you remember that the bar scale we were talking about, the scale bar is an important on the map. It tells how it measures the space as a corresponding map on the actual distance. For example, by using the scale bar, you can determine how many miles in the real world and the inches that map represents. Okay. So I'll be telling you that the scale can be are three types of the scale. We'll be using the blank Word documents or Word sheet in order to understand. So let me open the file. So for example, okay, or we can take as a that an actual. Okay, so there are three types of scale. Okay, number one, that's a verbal scale. Okay, and number three is a bar scale, and number three is the representative fractions. Representative fractions. Sometimes uh, we only use RF to understand representative fractions. So the verbal, that means that we have to demonstrate the distance in works. Okay, so suppose 3 inches are equal to 3 kilometers on the map, kilo on the earth, sorry. So means 3 inches on the map are equal to 3 kilometers on the earth. So I'll write here on the map and on the earth. So how you gonna calculate, okay, these through, okay, this is the verbal statement that you can understand or you can explain it accordingly, or you can use these measurement, okay, scaling on the map in order to calculate the distance between two destinations or this. Keep one thing in mind that there will be a slightly different, okay, so we cannot go the actual distance, but that will be counted as an approximately. So I'll write the proxy, okay. I'll be showing you on the map. Now the bar scale, if you're gonna see the bar scale, that shows, you know, that 1 inch, uh, or I'll say that, okay, 1 inch equal to 300 miles. So that will be same on the uh, earth, and the another one will be on the map. So the map demonstration, suppose if we have the map demonstration here, that I can show you. If I have, you know, here the map, let me scroll. You can see here the distance, okay. There's the above one is the miles, and the down the bar shows, you know, the kilometers. So you can see here that how many kilometers, okay, miles are equal. So here 250 kilometers, that shows the approximately 200, or how many, 300 kilometer, we can say that the 500 kilometers here, 250 kilometers, and miles will be here. So the mile is the bigger than the kilometers, okay. Suppose we want to write 1 inch, okay. I'll giving you the easiest one in order to understand. uh, mm, let me check, okay, that the easiest example for, or you can easily, you can Google as well as, you know, 1 second here. I'll just go for that. Google scale bar. I wish that I can find here. So here you can see the scale bar, that from here to here, that shows the 300 kilometer, which is equal to 200 miles. Or we can write in the fractions as well as, you know, I'm looking at another one, which is the easiest one in order that you can easily understand. Or 36 3,600 miles, okay, which is as equal to 4,800 kilometers. Or you can see here 9 miles. But on the I want to look scale bar on the map. Here you can see here. It's loading, so just wait. Today the internet is slow. Okay, so here you can see here, until it's browse, okay, 1 centimeter is equal to 7 kilometer. So means 1 centimeter on the map is equal to 7 kilometer on the earth. So this is, and this shows that I'll tell you the fraction, okay, or RP fraction. So 1 centimeter is equal to 700 kilometers on the earth. So 1 centimeter, while you are using a scale or a ruler, so each centimeter will be equal to 7 centimeters. Suppose the distance between New York and California is about 10 centimeter. So you will be multiplying, for example, I'm just telling you, so you will be multiplying, okay, 10 to 7, so it will be 70. 70 kilometers on the earth. Similarly, this is called, as I told you, that representative fraction, RP. Okay, so that means 1 centimeter is equal to the how many 1 centimeter is equal to the, you can count here, unit 10, 100,000, okay, 70, 100,000, okay, centimeters, to equal to 70, 100,000 centimeters. So this is the example that how it calculated. Let me the check, okay, on the slide. So now 1 inch on the map is equal to 300 miles on the earth. Similarly, so one ratio, uh, you can see here 70. Okay, so here you can say that 1 centimeters or 1 inch is equal to 70 inches. So the 1 inches in fraction on the map, sorry, 1 inch on the map here, 70,000 you can write, so okay, thousands inches on the earth. So these are the three types of the scales. Verb scales, 3 inches on the map, which we spoke or assume that that distance would be counted as a 3 kilometer on that. Bar scale shows the 1 inch on the map is equal to 300 miles on the map. So it depends on the map. Okay, so once you see the map and if you see the bar scale, okay, and these both figures will be given out. So the above figure or the down figure, okay, if it is the less number, that means on the map. It's the bigger number, that means on the earth. Similarly here, the less number is on the map and the bigger number, okay, is on the earth. So how these calculations or measurements, okay, can be calculated, used in the geography in order to calculate the distance between the destination. Now we'll move to the next step in order to understand that the what is the relief. So actually the relief is the a distance or height compared to the another by landforms. So you can see sea level, plain, plateau, a mountain. Okay, so here the best definition you can find out. Okay, the physical map shows usually show relief or the difference between the elevations on the. So let's calculate, okay, between the two heights, okay, or the nearest height. Suppose you can see here this height, or if you're gonna go for this height is a 400 meters, and the mountain's height is a 600 meters. Okay, so if you're gonna calculate that, so relief 6,000 is a mountains, okay, meter, and minus 4,000 meter is equal 2,000 meter. So what will be the relief? Relief will be the 2,000 meter. Similarly, if you want to calculate between these two, okay, so you can see here that will be the 2,000, yeah, 2,000, and then this height will is the 4,000. So you can calculate similarly as you have a calculated, okay, so 4,000 meter minus 2,000 uh, equal 2,000 meters. So that's relief. So relief simply is the difference between two elevations on the feature of the land. Okay, so these are the two elevations. Two elevation is the height of the land. Okay, so you can easily calculate now the sea level with the plains and the plateau. and mountains. Okay, you can easily calculate. Okay, if you want, but nearby. Okay, keep in your mind. Okay, by nearby, if you want to calculate the plain and plateau, so plain is 1,000 meter and plateau is 2, so there will be relief will be 1,000. However, the types of the map, okay, the purpose of and thematic, okay, they are the two types, okay, in general. So the types depends on what kind of the information is drawn. General purpose maps shows a wide range of information about an area. They generally show whether the human-made features of an area. They generally it's a natural feature. So it shows either the man-made or natural features. Another is a political map that shows the countries. Okay, that is a human-made. So that will be the general purpose map. They shows boundaries of the countries or the division with them, like the states, United States. They also show the location and the names of the city. So physical maps display nature features such as the mountains and valleys, rivers. Okay, so these are the natural features. So purpose and thematic map, general purpose map, or the political maps. However, the natural maps are the physical maps. Okay, so uh, friends, this is the in the next lesson we'll be talking about the absolute number, but relief is relative. We'll be talking about that, and we'll be also talking about that the another aspects of this lesson. So you can see here GIS and GPS system, which is interesting, and geospatial technologies. Okay, I love that. Okay, so we'll start from here, that elevation is an other absolute number, but relief is relative. So I'll be telling you what is absolute and what is the relative. Okay, so it's related with the location. And I hope that you liked my lesson. Okay, if you have any question regarding the map skills and relief, please don't hesitate to write or ask the questions. Okay, so we'll be meeting in the next lesson. Till that, uh, bye.